Imagine a city shining like gold under the sun, towers taller than any built in ancient Greece, streets paved with crystal, walls that glittered with precious metals, a civilization so advanced that each mastered energy, architecture, even flight. But then, one terrible night, each vanished beneath the sea. A single day, the greatest empire the world had ever known was gone. This is the legend of Atlantis. For over 2,000 years, the story of Atlantis has haunted explorers, scientists, and dreamers alike. Was each a real place, a lost civilization swallowed by the ocean? Or was each only a moral tally, a warning from the philosopher Plato about the dangers of human pride? Hey everyone, welcome back. If you love ancient mysteries, forgotten civilizations, and stories that blend myth with truth, then hit that subscribe button, because today, we are uncovering one of the greatest enigmas in human history, Atlantis, the city that disappeared but never truly died in our imagination. Our journey begins around 360 BC, with the Greek philosopher Plato. In two of his dialogues, Timaeus and Critias, he describes a mighty Island empire larger than Libya and Asia combined, located beyond the Pillars of Hercules, what we now call the Strait of Gibraltar. According to Plato, Atlantis was blessed by the gods, rich in natural resources, fertile land, and incredible technology. Its people built massive temples, created complex irrigation systems, and sailed across the known world. They lived in harmony at first. But as generations passed, greedy ambition took over. The Atlanteans tried to conquer other lands, believing they were destined to rule the world. And then, the gods, angered by their arrogance, punished them. Plato writes that a single day, night of misfortune, the sledge of Atlantis sank into the sea. He was lost forever. That is where the mystery begins. Was Plato describing a real civilization he had heard of from older Egyptian records, or did he invent Atlantis to teach a lesson about morality and hubris? Over the centuries, countless explorers tried to find Ichi. During the Renaissance, scholars believed Ichi might have been somewhere near Spain or Portugal, inspired by studies of sunken ruins near the Azores. In the 19th century, the American writer Ignatius Donnelly revived interest with his book Atlantis, the Antediluvian World, suggesting Ichi was the cradle of all ancient civilizations. In the 20th century, explorers like Ijaghat Case claimed Atlantis would one day rise again near the Bahamas. Even today, satellite images and sonar scans continue to reveal strange, grid-like structures deep under the Atlantic, feeding the legend further. But others think we've been looking in the wrong place all along. Some believe Santorini, a volcanic island in the Aegean Sea, could be the real Atlantis, once home killed in a known civilization, destroyed by one of the biggest eruptions in human history. Others point to Antarctica, claiming that an ancient, icy-covered continent once held an advanced society before being buried by cataclysmic climate change. Every theory leads still more to questions, fewer answers. The truth is, no one knows. Plato may have invented the entire story as an allegory about pride and downfall. But what if, just what if, he based it on distant memories of our events? Around 12,000 years ago, the world experienced the Young Adrias, a sudden global climate shift marked by floods, rising seas, and mass extinctions. It was the same period that ended the Ice Age and possibly wiped out coastal settlements that existed long before recorded history. Could those lost cities, drowned under hundreds of meters of water, be the real Atlantis that inspired the myth? Maybe Plato's story wasn't a fiction. Maybe it was memory passed through survivors, distorted by Chimi, reborn as legend. So what if Atlantis never truly disappeared? What if we live on its ways right now, the last echoes of a world that once mastered the impossible? Maybe Atlantis isn't about a place at all, but a pattern, a reminder that every great civilization, no matter how powerful, can fall when arrogance replaces wisdom. So, what do you believe? Was Atlantis a real city lost to the ocean, or just the greatest story ever told? Shed your theory in the comments below if you love exploring the mysteries of the ancient world. Like this video, subscribe, and join me for the next story, because next Chimi, we uncover another civilization that changed history. He vanished without a trace. Subscribe now and leave your mark with a like, because history is far from finished.